Wow. That feels good. That's good. Well, I have a lot of chronic pain in my traps, shoulders, neck, which turns into literally everything else in the body because it's all connected. I'm in the midst of seeing a chiropractor at the moment and doing some stuff. I always feel better in the moment, and then it all just rises right back up the next day. So growing up, I was in a dance studio. My mom is a dance teacher. I didn't have any choice, so I did acrobatics and ballet. I think most of the issues come from those two forms. I don't need to mention all the other ones. But like in acrobatics, when you stretch yourself too much, like in the neck, I think I did something that made it too weak and loose, and then other things are just compensating. I have a pinched nerve on the right side, and then chiropractor says that all the issues are over here, but what I feel the most is over here, so something's going on. And then I've been in a few car accidents.
From a 0 to 10, if you were to give like a discomfort score, what would you give it?
Well, I have a high pain tolerance, and a lot of things are mental. Right now, mentally, I'm with 3 of my friends, and I'm here, and so things feel good. I'm distracted, so I would say it's about a 5 or 6, but I also used my back buddy on the way up here from LA, and if you don't know what that is, it's like a body cane, and I just had it hooked in the areas and then under my leg as I drove. So I was actively working on my pain on the way up here, but on the way up here, it was radiating a lot of heat, which felt to be about an 8, and that's why I had to bring up the back buddy.
Okay, got it.
All right, so you guys might have seen me squatting before. That's part of our training. What we do is we hold a horse stance. And what that does is help us generate energy and build power in our bodies. So I was just kind of prepping by generating some energy in my body so I would have an easier time taking that energy in my body. And what we do, and Albert's practice has told us, which is a form of Qigong, a rare form of Qigong, you should say, is how to take that energy out of our bodies and push it into someone else's body, specifically in the region or in the specific energy block or area where there is some sort of disturbed energy, where we can then heal that part of the body by a couple things. Energy typically promotes healing in general. It can affect the flow or whether the blockage of energy in meridians, and then it also seems to act as an anesthetic and take away the pain right away, which is what we're going to try to do today. This typically takes around 5, 10, 15 minutes. We're going to do it in different increments and hopefully bring in some other healers as well. Can you point exactly kind of where it is on the body? You mind if I touch you?
Yeah, please do.
Okay, great.
So these areas are the worst about.
Okay.
And the pinched nerve is about right here.
Okay, great. Okay, so
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
right here.
Mhm.
So I'm going to form a connection with her right now as I start pushing energy. And then what I'm doing, just so you know, is I'm pushing energy out of my left hand here. I have my eyes closed because I'm trying to feel where that energy is going in her body. The way I'm doing that is it's mirroring in my body. So I can understand kind of exactly where I'm affecting her with my energy. And I'm looking specifically for some resistance or a change in the feeling of the energy in my body. So I can understand, well, if there's resistance, then maybe that's a blockage of energy in her body or something that we can address by pushing more energy into it. I'm now at somewhere where I feel an intense or more intensity in that exact part of my body that she just described. And now I'm going to stop and continue to push there and try to intensify the power that I can execute and force out of my body into hers. And what we should see, or hopefully, is that releases or that tension dissipates. So I think I'm right in the area, which is good. Are you feeling anything, Alexis?
I feel like a spaciousness, actually, like a cord between you and the area.
Yeah, so I feel less tension now, like less of that. And I'm trying to look back now and make sure that I didn't miss anything or that there's not some resistance that I didn't just accidentally slide off the resistance or I'm not in the wrong spot, which I don't. feeling a little bit more, so I'm going to continue to push. I'm kind of altering kind of how I push it too, kind of going back and forth a little bit, changing my intensity. And that's relieving now a little bit as well.
All right, well,
Great. So why don't we test? Just do it slowly and then like test it for us.
I definitely feel like kind of lightheaded,
Relax, yeah.
and there's like an opening that I was feeling while you were there, like here.
Great.
I don't feel the same. I have to go like that to feel it now. I would say it's like a 3.
Great. So let's
okay, awesome.
Great. Sit down.
Oh.
Push some more energy.
I might pass out. I wasn't kidding about the woozy.
Yeah, it does.
So
it
one
does.
of your things
It
is
makes
that
you high.
it makes you tired.
Yeah.
It makes you really tired. And some people actually kind of almost fall asleep.
I always get like a boost of giggles, like higher frequency when healing's happening, tension releases.
okay.
Oh, I felt that. Feels like you're pulling on it, Albert.
The other thing is everyone's energy feels a little bit different too. So as we kind of go through 12 people, I can show you the different sensations. And some, it's really interesting. Like some got like a lot of power, but it's kind of more broad. Some is very kind of like some people's energy is they project it. It's kind of like very discreet. I've never had energy make people laugh before. Like, of course.
Really? Laughter is one of the most pure transmutations.
But it does make you kind of feel tired. And so, as Joel's saying, what we feel is we feel like a mimic of the of like a feeling in our own body in the same place. So as we project energy into someone's body, it's almost like we're projecting something that's got like a sonar effect, where it bounces something back into our own body. And so in our own body, we feel kind of like what's going on in their body. So the more energy I push in, the stronger the signal back in my body is. And then, and so how we kind of like are able to have diagnostic of understanding how far we've actually gotten into the therapy process is when the feeling in our body, the signal has like also like a level. So sometimes it's stronger, sometimes it's lower. And so as we kind of like get that signal and feel in our body, we're like, okay, we know the area that we're in, whether we're doing it right. If we feel that the impact of that signal actually changes over time, like it gets lower and lower and lower, we're like, okay, that's probably a good indicator that in her body, she feels something that's kind of similar. So you can test it again, see kind of how you feel.
Better. Down 2, I would say.
Down 2? Okay, great. Okay, so
I have to
John.
scrunch it to feel it.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
One more. Okay.
Yeah. We're gonna try to get down to as small as possible.
Okay.
So, I mean, we can't always get it down to 0.
It's
but
been there a
like,
long time.
We're gonna try to get down as low as possible.
More like a centering.
Yeah, John's energy is a bit less giggly.
He's more grounded. For me.
Okay.
I felt at first very destabilized with him initially. Like, this is so much fucking energy, all these people. Like, okay, here we go. And now it feels more aligning after a minute.
Okay, let's test it again.
Feels cold.
Interesting.
Okay,
Yeah.
stand up and then see how you feel.
Well, it felt like it was pulling the energy out the top of the crown.
Okay.
And then it felt really cold right there. It's pretty good. 1.5?
1.5. Sit down.
I mean, if I'm not moving or,
We want to get it down to a low of 1.
John.
You guys are going to make me energy drunk.
The energy will keep on working afterward as well. So we're
Yeah.
putting energy in the body.
The one thing I want to show actually, maybe I can turn you sideways a little bit. So Sit down again. Thank you. That we do this from like 6 inches away. We're not actually touching her at all.
Yeah, I feel like his energy is doing this to my area. It's like now maybe to just disperse out. Like it's a desert windstorm. I don't know how else to describe it. A lot of energy in my head.
We're actually pushing energy down, so we're actually trying to keep most of the energy in your body, though it does dissipate throughout the body.
Yeah, let me tell you a little bit kind of how.
I feel the presence.
Yeah, the process of what we do, we almost always do it through the spine. And what we find is that like the root of causes of a lot of problems actually are in the spine because the nerve and spine don't normally heal themselves. And so that kind of impacts kind of like the peripheral nerves that kind of go off into the limbs, which kind of like can cause the pain or the organs and kind of cause other problems. So we're trying to kind of repair that damage from like the spine, and then from there kind of like clear kind of like the areas where the discomfort is. So okay, let's test it again. Yeah.
Deep breath and go slow this time.
I'm so bougie. This guy right here. I don't know if it's you, then you. Wow. Yeah, feels good. Feels good. Want me to go on it?
Yeah.
Well, I can feel the concern when I go back.
You go back. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, sure. But standing here like this, I'm not in any discomfort at all.
Okay. And normally, saying here like this, what level of discomfort would you be in?
Depends if I've been doing any work on myself at all. But if I wasn't and it started acting warm, it's like an 8.
Okay.
Just standing here.
So just standing there would be an 8 before. Now you don't.
Right now, it's a half.
0.5.
0.5.
Okay, 0.5.
Wow.
Okay, good.
Thank you.